If you've ever wondered where your taxpayer dollars are going, the Trump administration might have just given you a clue. Over the years, his cabinet has uncovered and canceled billions of dollars in questionable contracts, and the stories behind these cuts are raising some serious eyebrows. Let's dive into what was revealed, and why it's causing such a stir. First, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins had a bold claim. The Trump administration canceled a $300,000 contract focused on food justice for queer and transgender farmers in San Francisco. Wait, what? Yes, you read that right. The project aimed to educate farmers on food justice, a term that might sound a bit vague to some. Rollins herself admitted, "I'm not even sure what that means," while also highlighting that such initiatives were often seen as controversial. This wasn't an isolated case, as a similar contract in New York also bit the dust. Is this how we're spending public money, she wondered? Not in their books. But that's not all. Another eyebrow-raising cancellation came from a $600,000 contract out of Louisiana, studying the menstrual cycles of transgender men. Again, Rollins couldn't help but label it nonsensical and questioned the logic of using taxpayer money for such studies. After all, there are hundreds of such projects, making it clear that Trump's cabinet sees this as a wasteful and unnecessary drain on the federal budget. And it gets more bizarre. The Department of Interior revealed that the federal government had been working with a consulting group to manage various contracts across multiple agencies. Among them was a survey project that, get this, cost taxpayers $830 million. For what, you ask? Well, the surveys turned out to be something you might expect from a junior high student, just a simple sheet of paper with 10 basic questions. According to Interior Secretary Doug Burgum, these surveys were so poorly designed that they could have been done for free by an AI system. Imagine spending $830 million on that. What did Trump have to say about all this? It's fraud, he exclaimed, emphasizing the extraordinary scale of waste and corruption. But he wasn't just criticizing the previous administration, he credited Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, for uncovering much of this fraud, calling it incredible. As for other federal agencies, it wasn't just about the surveys. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, also revealed it had canceled over $22 billion in contracts, including $2 billion tied to an NGO linked to Stacey Abrams. The money was part of a puzzling allocation that saw the NGO receiving just $100 in 2023 before the Biden administration handed them a massive $2 billion. So, where does all this leave us? According to the Trump administration, these nonsensical contracts are nothing short of fraudulent, with taxpayers being taken for a ride. The goal now? Eliminate waste and expose corruption in the federal system, one canceled contract at a time. But does this mean all these projects were truly unnecessary, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? If there's one takeaway here, it's that there are layers of spending that many Americans never hear about, until it's too late. The question remains, how can we ensure our money is spent wisely, and not on projects that feel more like an odd dream than a legitimate government initiative? Well, the Trump administration seems to have made its stance clear. By cutting out the waste, it's hoping to save the American taxpayer from footing the bill for projects that make no sense. The debate, however, is far from over.